Welcome to this video day, which is on Saturday 23rd of July. What we're going to be doing is looking at a trade set up in the Australian dollar against the US dollar. And we're going to be looking at it from a technical perspective and how to use a very powerful tool to back up your chart analysis. I consider it to be one of those valuable tools any Forex trader can use, but hardly any traders use this tool. It's the CFTC Net Traders. For regular viewers of mine, I think everyone knows how much I rate this tool. Now, if you're a regular viewer, you can just go straight to the chart. I put the timeline of where the chart analysis starts below. But for those of you not familiar with CFTC Net Traders, I just want to give you a little bit of an introduction. Now, in terms of the report, it's totally free. It's released each week. Now, I've said in previous videos, if I was asked to pay a few $1,000s for it, I'd do that cheerfully. Why? Because the report has been so important to me over the years, and it's got me such great entries at major turning points. It really reinforces what I see on the chart. It effectively allows you to trade with a group of traders who have an outstanding track record of catching the big turning points where the risk is low, the reward is high. Now, in terms of the traders that we like to follow, they're called the commercials. So who are the commercials? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little storyboard of the groups that are on the CFTC Net Traders report and why I like to trade with the commercials. So here's the storyboard, back in a minute and a half, and then we'll be looking at the chart. Welcome back after that short summary there of the three groups that appear on the CFTC Net Traders positions report. Now, in terms of the commercials, what I want to do now is just show you a chart of the Aussie dollar against the US dollar and how last week the commercials movements against the speculators indicated that a level of resistance was going to hold. So I'm just going to show you the chart, and then what I'm going to do is come back with some more tips on how to read the report and get the most out of it. Let's go through the chart first of all. Okay, here we have a chart of the Aussie dollar daily, and what I've done is I've drawn a level of resistance at around 76.70. Now that level actually is also a level of resistance on the bigger weekly and monthly charts. Now we want to know if it is going to hold or if it is going to break, and CFTC Net Traders indicate to us that it's going to hold. Now, what you'll see on the CFTC Net Traders is non-commercials, they're speculators, big hedge funds, etc., are basically long the Aussie by a ratio of 2 to 1. They're also, if you look, adding in a lot of longs. 15,704 longs are going in. And they're taking out shorts. They've taken out 1,511. Now, if you look back to the chart, you'll see 4 candles struggling to take out that level. Now, what are the commercials doing when speculators are trying to push it higher? Basically, smart money hedgers are selling the Aussie dollar. If you look at the ratio of longs to shorts, they hold 4 times as many shorts as longs. They're doing the exact opposite of the speculators. They've added in 9,490 shorts and they've taken out 593 longs. So if you take this as the week ending 19th to the 6th, you'll see on those 4 days where it's trying to press up, it can't quite do it. And then you get a nice red candle to the downside. Now we've slipped below the 20-day moving average, and we'd be looking for a sell-off down to the 72 level. Now, what we do know is if the Aussie breaks up, the commercials are still going to be selling, okay? So I would say that if it did rally, it could get to the top of that candle, the 19th to the 6th, maybe run on again to test the highs, but it's going to be a selling opportunity if it gets up there. That now is a big level of resistance. Now, obviously you can draw the levels of resistance on the charts, the daily, the weekly, and the monthly, but when you know that you've got the commercials on your side on the CFTCs, it really reinforces that that level of resistance is probably going to hold. So that's just a quick review of the Aussie dollar CFTC net traders. I will come back after that short summary there on using CFTC net traders with your charts. Now, in terms of when the groups do diverge aggressively against each other, the commercials will normally come out on top. Now, in terms of them coming out on top, one thing to keep in mind is they're not fussy about market timing, okay? So they're not making or losing any money, they're just hedgers. So they can always run on a little bit against them before coming back. From our perspective, we need to employ strict money management. So we need to confirm a technical level has held in the instance we've just seen before getting in. Now, from our perspective here, we didn't just sell into that level of resistance. We left it come down over 100 pips. So we're in at 75.80 and now we're down at about 74.50. So it's a decent profit so far. I'm hoping it's going to run on down to 72 to make it a really good profit. But what I do know is I've got confidence to hold this one because I know the commercials are going to sell any rallies back to the upside. So it's just giving us a little bit of confidence in getting in the market and in holding the trade. Now, in terms of when you look at the CFTC net traders, every currency's got a little bit of a different personality. It takes a little bit of practice to read the report, okay, and get used to it. But if you just focus on big divergences and then look at your charts, you'll get some great high odds entries. I mean, you're going to see anything in the positions every week, for example. Sometimes you won't see anything in the positions whatsoever. This week, when I'm looking at the positions, I can see a good few setups in addition to the Aussie dollar, where the CFTC net traders are giving me clues of what might happen on the chart. And I'll be obviously loading it to the member centre before the end of the weekend. But in terms of CFTC net traders, when you can get a tool for free, okay, which allows you to track smart money, that has got to be of value to any trader. I've always been surprised at how few traders look at the CFTC net traders. I strongly recommend you go and check them out if you haven't. Just a fantastic trading tool. Anyway, that's the video for today. Thank you very much for watching me as usual. If you've got any questions or queries, please feel free to email me.